This is a mother's most desperate moment. The child who was full of life just moments ago now shows no signs of life in the blink of an eye. The lioness Kaylee tries to detect traces of her child's heartbeat, but when she suddenly looks up, she spots the figure of the male lion Seifu in the distance. She can hardly imagine that Seifu, who once obeyed her in every way and treated the cubs as his own, would now have the heart to kill a cub. Kaylee lets out a desperate roar, her cry full of accusations against her former mate and a mother's helplessness. Not long ago, Kaylee's pride was hunting a buffalo. Even though they had the advantage of numbers, hunting this 1,000-pound prey was still extremely dangerous. Brave Kali jumped onto the buffalo's back, but the gap in strength meant the buffalo quickly broke free. At this moment, Seifu also arrived at the battlefield. But watching Kali at full effort and in danger, he still chose to stand by and watch. The enraged buffalo wouldn't let it go. It turned and charged at Seifu. Surprisingly, Seifu fled without looking back. With nowhere to vent, the buffalo turned its fury toward Kaylee. Kaylee could only flee quickly. During the chase, she nearly had her belly slashed open by the sharp horns. Fortunately, Kaylee ultimately escaped safely. Kaylee couldn't suppress her anger. She blamed Seifu for his refusal to help, but Seifu didn't take the matter to heart. The catalyst that alienated their relationship seems to lie with these 3 cubs. 6 months ago, Kaylee gave birth to 4 cubs, with a nomadic male lion behind Seifu's back. For the survival of her children, she had to return to her former pride with the cubs, only to be driven away by the males in the territory. Thinking they would live as nomads from then on, Seifu, who had never forgotten Kali, finally found her after days of pursuit and brought them back to the pride. Back then, Seifu was gentle and considerate toward Kaylee and showed unprecedented tolerance toward the cubs. But this tolerance came at a price. Seifu pestered Kaylee every day, hoping she would bear his biological cubs. But Kaylee, who was in her nursing period, couldn't meet this demand. Faced with Seifu's relentless pursuit, Kaylee had to climb up a big tree to avoid contact with him as much as possible. Looking at Kaylee in the tree, Seifu let out an angry roar of unwillingness. Kaylee watched Seifu's departing figure, thinking things would be temporarily peaceful. But she never expected that the anger of rejection kept accumulating in Seifu's heart. He targeted Kaylee's immature cubs. Having lost his reason, Seifu decisively charged at the cubs. The 3 cubs fled desperately in terror. Only when strange sounds came from the cubs' direction did Kaylee hurry down from the tree. She called out, trying to summon her children, but never received any response. Kaylee anxiously searched the grassland, following the scent left by her children. Finally, she witnessed a scene of despair. One cub lay quietly on the ground, completely lifeless. Kaylee suddenly looked up, only to find Seifu's figure appearing in the distance. The image of the once good husband had collapsed, but even so, Kaylee was powerless. Thick, dark clouds rolled over the Serengeti sky. In an instant, lightning flashed and thunder roared. A storm was about to arrive, but Kaylee had no time to grieve. She had to hurry and find the other 2 cubs.